Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. You join me on my way to Scotland for a 2-day mountaineering course. No, I think you're meant to go over there. Alright, Cairngorm Hotel. Where to park. Nice. Cool. We're in Tiso in Aviemore. Got a whole climbing section there. Mountain bikes all over there. I've just got so much North Face and Patagonian upstairs. Got all the skiing stuff. After exploring Tiso, we went back to the hotel to eat some food and enjoy the live music. We got up at around 6:45 and headed for some breakfast. We then walked back to Tiso to meet our guide Jim. Jim was our instructor for the 2 days and has over 15 years of experience running land and water-based activities.
For mountaineering, it would be 1 axe. Yeah. Instructor, 6 years ago. They came out. Quite an interesting thing, the rescues from a PSI perspective. So,
After getting to the Cairngorm ski resort, we got our kit on and started to head up to Corian Spectre. Day 1 was primarily focused on technical skills such as walking with crampons, ice axes, self-arrests and self-belays, map reading, orienteering and ice axe anchors.
and we can't see where the stepping stones are.
No.
In winter, 2 big risks. 1, avalanche. 2, streams. In that I can see. Goodness gracious.
You're good at spotting people.
Yeah. Good eyes.
Don't get me wrong. Quotation number. No, well, well, that was a lot of effort. That was a huge amount of effort, multiple attempts, as my axe got weaker and weaker and weaker in the snow. That's just so much more force than I'm ever going to apply in a slip.
Is there anything else you can do to anchor yourself a little better in that situation?
No, that's I would not have slipped.
No.
That would have stopped me easily, beyond all comprehension. That would have stopped me. He took multiple yanks on my leg. I don't slip multiple times on the same stance. He didn't get me on the first pull.
Yeah.
That first pull would have stopped me. Simple as that. So, what we want to do is we want to build a look at the basic on your bum sliding down the hill.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, go and build and develop through YouTube videos or extra days on the hill or anything like that. Because slides are not common. Something has gone wrong.
Yeah.
And in truth, the only times I've ever seen people sliding, with one single exception, is when they've dropped their axe as they've tripped.
It's not the best situation.
Not the best situation. So you need feet up, remember? There we go. Feet up, brilliant. Weird. Cramps, it's all cool. Lovely. Next one, gravitational angle, so I've got to go with gravity on this. a vertical slot in the snow, okay? And I want it wider than my axe. I don't want to be really struggling to get my axe in there. It's part of bollocks. And I'm going to cut myself one behind it as well. Now this is the area I'm going to dig out. The snow behind my axe makes no difference. It's the snow in front of it that gives it the strength. So I don't care how wide that is. It can be double the length, triple the length, makes no difference.
Yeah.
And I'm going to dig this snow out. I'm going to use the adze of my axe to dig out this snow.
Would you say this anchor we're building is quite strong?
What's that?
Is it quite a strong anchor that we're building?
The stronger the snow, the stronger the anchor.
Yeah.
Simple answer.
Would you cut much?
Scoop some snow out. Keep going.
In this kind of condition, would you cut much?
And then I want to go with gravity. So at the minute, I'm definitely not with gravity, so I'm going to shave off a bit of this wall at the bottom. Dig it out a bit more.
So we're going quite deep.
Huh?
Quite deep there.
Yeah, I am. I want my axe buried in here.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a slot. I'm going to groove out. Little groove in the middle. And I use the base of my axe to groove that out to the same depth towards me.
After coming down the mountain, me and the two other lads on the course went out for some dinner. We then got back to the hotel, unloaded all of the kit, and went back to bed. Day 2 was more focused on rope skills, so we headed up a grade 2 scramble called Twin Ribs. We can.
What did you say that was called again, Jim? The twin rib?
Twin rib.
Twin ribs.
They come in handy.
Yes. Oh yes. These stacks are predominantly sandstone. Pain in the ass with sandstone. It forms rather large cracks and rock itself is very friable, very loose, not strong. The bigger the gear, the better. No. Right. Sometimes if I'm a little bit like, oh, I don't know if my bag's stable there, I'll just take my axe. Nice. Oh,
and it was just before I started climbing up as well.
gutting.
Sure.
Right. In which case, if you're comfortable where you are, feel free to untie and we'll chuck Brody the rope. Feel comfortable? Right. Yeah, put the axe down somewhere, and that way you can feed the slack out accordingly. Abseiling is a bit weird with crampons on, yeah. But it's not too bad. It could be a lot worse.
So this concludes my 2-day sprint in the Scottish Highlands. What a phenomenal experience, and I highly recommend going with Highland Outdoor Adventures to try some mountaineering. This is my first time ever going out in the mountains, and it was a phenomenal experience.